Last time on Shadow Piece, another battle started. Two of the strongest pirate forces in the world were standing face to face. The Big Mom Pirates versus the Blackbeard Pirates. This fight was only a matter of time when Kuzan kidnapped Charlotte Pudding for her special abilities as a member of the Three Eye Tribe. In this moment, the Sweet Commander Smoothie, together with the super rookie Bloody Ocean Koribu, were engaged in combat with the two Titanic captains San Juan Wolf and Vasco Shot. Not only did the massive size of Wolf prove to be extremely annoying, but Vasco Shot used black flames to continuously injure the two invaders. They were completely on the defensive until Smoothie unleashed a whirlpool of juices, creating difficult terrain for her two enemies and a supporting zone for a partner. Koribu managed to not only evade a series of incoming attacks, but also slammed his shovel into Vasco Shot's face to launch himself up to San Juan Wolf's knee. With a powerful stab of the edge of his weapon, thousands upon thousands of liters of blood flooded the ground before the giant could stitch the wound with Haki. Just barely enough for Smoothie to get to the next step in their battle plan. Juicy Giant! Her size rapidly increased until she reached 140 meters. Still 40 meters smaller than San Juan Wolf, but now they were on a more equal playing field. Two gigantic creatures and two sweaty fighters. Vasco Shot was in shock. He wanted this woman after a battle was over, and now he had even more of her to play with. He truly was shocked with pleasure. He gulped down another strange liquid as he forgot one important fact: the bloody ocean hadn't fallen yet. "You bastard!" The haki of a man that wants to protect someone can grow stronger in important moments. After all, it was just a representation of willpower. "There's only one man in this world that can look at her like that." A smack that shattered everything in the field of vision, and also the large nose of the heinous criminal. "And that man is none other than me, you scum!" At the same time as the crash happened on the ground, Smoothie was also already going on the offense, but she had to act smart. Every attack besides simply swinging her sword would use up juice and make her shrink. For now, Smooth Criminal! A barrage of juicy bullets, the size of small houses, shots forward. I just have to bring him in the right setup for that move. She was already thinking about her next step, when Wolf's eyes narrowed and started to look much more serious. "Time to show you why they call me the Colossal Battleship, and not just the Colossal Titan." A sight more frightening than the Tooth Fairy. The entire mountain of a giant got covered in armor and haki, and at this point, he truly resembled a battleship. The juice bullets got blocked by his defense as he was swinging down his fist for a hammer fist strike. Smoothie brought up her haki-covered blades to guard herself. However, the sheer force of a 180-meter tall man broke it into pieces with ease. "Oh, Vasco Shot asked for you to still be presentable at the end of this. I guess I can't play with you like I did with the others." Hearing somebody say something like this with a straight face would normally shake up many, but not the child of Big Mom. For her, every day was just another present, as her soul could be ripped out of her body because of random temper or hunger tantrums. That still didn't change the fact that she lost her weapon though. A physical weapon would only get broken again, so she decided for the second best option: hand-to-hand combat. The place where her devil fruit truly shined. In a straight line, she dashed towards the enemy, ducked under his punches, and placed her flat hand on his stomach. Twisting juice! Even though his body was covered with haki, the area surrounding Smoothie's hand started to twist and contort, and an unidentified liquid started pouring out of the Blackbeard pirate's body, which was directly absorbed by the Sweet Commander, making her grow even taller. With a knee strike in the stomach, Wolf forced her to jump backwards. He personally preferred close combat as well, but after the singular exchange, he realized it would be dangerous against this woman. He never had to hide his expression because he was just that powerful, so he was an open book to read. Picking up giant pieces of rubble and throwing them at Smoothie was his next tactic. Well, at least for a while, as all of the stone got blasted into pieces by more bullets from the Smooth Criminal. Screw this! Vasco Shot will just have to play with her dismembered body. Filled with anger, the giant rushed at his opponent, and in the confrontation, they locked their hands. Each side was looking for an opportunity to throw the other to the ground, but when they tried, the other quickly countered. Despite their size difference, they were in a complete stalemate, just pushing each other back and forth alternately. The ground trembled underneath their feet as the two giants clashed, each towering over the landscape like living mountains. Muscle coiled like steel cables, their hands locking together in a contest of sheer strength. Smoothie, her hair whipping with each motion, planted her feet firmly into the earth, her stance as unshakable as a deep-rooted tree. With a sudden roar, she twisted her hips and heaved forward, attempting to wrench the male giant off balance. He stumbled, just a step, but his grip never wavered. Digging his heels into the dirt, he surged back, his colossal arms pressing against the sweet commander's like unyielding iron. The air between them was thick with heat, juices, and willpower, their breaths coming out in gusts like rolling storms. With a grunt, the female warrior shifted her grip, hooked her leg behind his massive calf, and pulled hard, trying to send him toppling. For a moment, his weight tilted, the earth groaned beneath him, but he snarled and twisted, breaking free with brute force. His turn. He lunged low, wrapping his thick arms around her waist. Lifting, he hoisted her into the air, her feet briefly leaving the ground, but she wasn't done. She drove an elbow into his shoulder, forcing him to drop her before she hit the dirt. The struggle raged on, each attempt countered with raw instinct or experience. They slammed against each other, massive bodies crashing like colliding boulders, each moment teetering on the edge of victory and defeat. Then San Juan Wolf saw his chance. He dipped low, letting Smoothie's momentum carry forward. In a single explosive motion, he hooked his arm beneath her massive thigh, twisted his entire body, and heaved. For a moment, time seemed to slow. The older sister on a rescue mission was airborne, her immense frame tilting sideways, arms flailing as she tried to regain balance, but gravity was merciless. San Juan Wolf was still holding the leg he had grappled. However, in this moment, it wasn't connected to the Big Mom Pirate's body anymore. Smoothie crashed onto the earth with a thunderous impact and scream, the shockwave rippling through the ground. Dust and debris erupted into the sky, obscuring her for a breath. Koribu screamed for her as he saw San Juan Wolf approach her again. Not hesitating, the giant kicked the invader away, sending her straight on course to fall into the ocean. But not without the bloody ocean. The sweaty man chose to be hit by the next attack of Vasco's shot, just to be launched as well. The pain he felt was only minuscule in comparison to what Smoothie was going through. He stood firm and only saw her beautiful giant body zooming towards him. Maybe getting crushed by it wouldn't be a bad choice either. No, he had to catch her and save her from any further damage. That is what he swore to do in this very moment. And this is the end of today's episode of Shadow Piece. I hope you enjoyed it, and it's not looking that well at the moment. We already have Smoothie only having one leg in the stage, and San Juan Wolf, well, he is bleeding and injured in multiple places, but is he doing okay? It's not really clear at the moment. How did the fight between Vasco's shot and Koribu turn out in the meantime? Well, we don't know that either, but it seems like both of them are still doing somewhat fine. And how this battle will continue and how this battle will finish? Well, you have to come back in future weeks to see more episodes of Shadow Piece. But for now, that's all from me for today. All that's left to be said is stay happy, stay healthy, and most importantly, stay cultured. Pyro, out. Bye.